All right, welcome back. Now, from talented mathematicians to musicians to a young lady who's not only an accomplished dancer and choreographer, but is making huge waves in the acting and moving industry. Of course, I'm talking about Shelley Nicole Christians. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for actually joining us today. Now, before we actually get started, please tell us here at HN9 and at home to the viewers who exactly Shelley Nicole Christians is.
Wow, okay. That's a long one, though. But
Okay.
Shelley Nicole, in a nutshell, I'd say she's bubbly, she's a go-getter, she's a bit of a tomboy. You know, just although this might deceive you, she's a bit of a tomboy, but she's also into, you know, the girly stuff like shopping, baking, cooking, all this kind of stuff. Very ambitious, only child, mixed, you know, Italian and South African. There's a lot of things in there. There's a lot of
mix smash, young little mix masala, of course.
Yes.
Now, I mean, we are here talking about your choreography, dancing, and your acting. But I mean, you're not only a choreographer and dancer, you're also acting. I mean, how did you actually get into the performing arts as a whole?
Performing arts I fell in love with immediately, preschool actually. I started out as a classically trained ballet dancer, and then on my first production, which I believe was Beauty and the Beast, we had to do a few acting parts, and you just fall in love, you know. I jumped around to different dance schools because I really lusted for versatility and, you know, growing as a person. And and then I ended up where I am right now.
Yes, of course, you ended up where you are right now. Now, I mean, talking about growing, you come all the way from South Africa, performing arts, and then you were in a movie, actually, a Hollywood movie, Momentum, and you were starring alongside James, and you were starring alongside Morgan Freeman, the legend.
Yes,
and this, of course, was shot in SA last year, and today it is being released.
It is worldwide release except for South Africa. I think we get it next week or the week after, but it's in the UK right now. Yes.
All right, okay. I mean, tell me about this experience. How did you actually get about, you know, meeting these guys? How was the experience?
It was fantastic. I auditioned for it quite last minute, and it was a great experience. You know, Olga Kurylenko is also in there. She is from James Bond fame, from the Quantum of Solace, I believe.
Okay.
And James Purefoy, amazing to work with. He's from The Following. I play his right-hand assassin, which is a British assassin called Miss Clinton.
Okay.
And yeah, it's quite interesting. My first big action movie on screen, international release. Very interesting. Very interesting.
It's very interesting. I mean, you are talking about a big movie, and you are talking about stunts here. This was actually very shocking to me because I looked at you and you didn't have a single scratch on you, but I believe that you performed some very extreme stunts during this movie.
I did. I had to go through some training. I've fallen in love. I'm a big tomboy, like I said, adrenaline junkie. I used to have a passion for MMA fighting, so that just tied in with learning stunt fighting, doing some stunt driving, falls, explosions, all kinds of fun stuff that I really, it gets my blood going. And then a recommendation from Momentum went on to The Last Face, and I actually did one of my biggest stunts ever, which is a helicopter drop, which is a few ceilings up.
Oh, actually, we actually have a photo of this helicopter.
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's me. And actually, this is in rehearsal. So when we did it, it was not on a crane. So the helicopter was actually, you know, tilting. Javier Bardem was up in there, and I'm looking in his eyes, and then I let go and I fall. It was actually way higher than that. And I had to fall, no safety net on those people.
So that's you right over there, dropping into these people. No safety net, you just drop into. How many takes did it take?
You know, Sean Penn's quite passionate when it comes to getting it right, and he wants more. So the minute we got that shot, he wanted it higher. He wanted more action. He wanted people running.
And here you are with Sean Penn, of course.
Oh yes, Sean. He's absolutely amazing.
He's absolutely amazing. But I mean, talking about these celebs, you get to, you know, rub shoulders with all these A-list celebs, of course. But I'd like to know who is your favorite that you've actually got to meet?
Now I'm being biased now just because they're great friends of mine, but I was on set for Will Smith's children's music video in 2012, Jaden, Trey and Willow. And we actually became very good friends after that, and I maintain a very good relationship with them. So they are my favorites, my babies. I call them my family.
I just love how you just drop that casually there. Oh, well, you know, my favorite is actually good friends of mine, you know, James Smiths. And
I love them.
They're actually an amazing family. I mean, you see them and you just hear about them. They
are fantastic. They are really, like, just as good. Will's exactly like he is in The Fresh Prince. I say he's a mixture of The Fresh Prince and in Bad Boys 2.
Okay. I wish, I'm hoping for Bad Boys 3 right now.
Oh yeah, it's busy.
Yes, of
It's
course.
busy being shot right now.
Okay, well, let's take it from international down to local. What is some of your favorite artists, performers, and so forth?
I look up to a lot of people. You know, I love my local music and all kinds of stuff, being a performer. But genuinely, I really love Jeannie D's work. She's a big inspiration of mine. She always has been. From the presenting to, you know, triple threat, whether it's acting, whether it's personality, she's just very vivacious and style, everything, you know. She's really a good person to look up to in my books.
Okay, most definitely. Well, thank you so much, Nicole, again for joining us today in the
Thank you
studio
for
over there.
having me.
And of course, maybe one day we will be seeing Nicole accepting an Academy Award. Well, I said it here first, right here in HN9, and of course, good luck to your future ventures. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we need to go for a quick commercial break. And when we come back, more entertainment right here on HN9.